Welcome to BBC London. I'm Victoria Hollins. It's known as Operation Golden Orb, the huge policing plans being put in place to keep the capital safe over the coronation. For months, the Met has been working on how it'll protect against potential attacks, but it's also under pressure to prevent protests disrupting the events. Our Home Affairs correspondent Sonia Jessup has the details.
At King's Cross today, safety checks ahead of the coronation. British Transport Police among forces across the country supporting the Met in one of the most significant security operations in its history.
We are in this with colleagues from the British Transport Police, from the City of London Police, and lots of trusted partners. So this is a monumentous effort.
On Tuesday, a man was arrested outside Buckingham Palace, suspected of throwing shotgun cartridges over the gates and carrying a lock knife in his bag. 29,000 officers will be deployed at some point over this week. Some you may not see. Just as at the Queen's funeral, armed officers will be stationed on rooftops. Others will have the eyes of the world on them. Inspector Alexandra McDonough and Horst Wilbur will be leading the coronation procession.
Our main concern is what happens on that processional route in front of us that would, compromise the route, compromise the safety of people. But we have so many police and military and partners that are working on it to make sure that everybody has a lovely day, that it's very, very safe.
Now, one of the questions the Met has repeatedly been asked is how it would handle any potential protests along the route. New powers have just been granted to the police, and the Met says it can and will arrest anyone who tries to lock themselves onto railings, for example. But it says it would have to amount to serious disruption. So waving a placard, for example, is not grounds for arrest.
But human rights group Liberty is worried by the new laws and also because the Met is considering using facial recognition technology. The force says to spot those who could put the public at risk. It says alongside its huge policing operation, it needs Londoners and tourists to stay alert and report anything unusual to officers. Sonia Jessup, BBC London.
Around 1,400 security workers at Heathrow Airport are staging a strike after talks to resolve a pay dispute broke up without a deal. The walkout involves workers at Terminal 5 and those who check cargo. They'll walk out for a total of 6 days this month, including the day of the King's coronation. A spokesperson for Heathrow said passengers would be able to travel as normal. Over 450 recipients of the British Empire Medal will join the coronation congregation in Westminster Abbey this coming Saturday. The medal recognises service to the community. We went to speak to some of those who've been honoured.
Hi, I'm Claire Saunders.
Manju Mali.
Irene De Silva.
I've been awarded the British Empire Medal
For services to general practice during COVID-19.
For protection, for colleague safety.
for food services during the pandemic. Well, we've got a mixture of people from Open Age and Sea Change West London.
It's the small things that you do.
I started helping various charities with food hampers and online cooking courses, which weren't really about cooking. It was about engaging with people and making sure that they're okay.
During the pandemic, verbal abuse got far worse to colleagues in store. Generally, as the pandemic went on, you found that the abuse got more because people at the beginning were a little bit more, it was nice and hot, weren't it, at some points, didn't mind queuing outside. When it was raining and it turned to winter, people's attitudes changed, especially as it went on more and more. With Co-op and Usdaw, I joined and I helped campaign for greater sentences for people that offended.
My cousin, she's 19, she wrote me a card to congratulate me for being invited to the coronation itself and telling me how inspired she is about the work that I've done. But that also stems from my childhood, about seeing my parents graft so hard for everything that they've earned to put me in a position where I can actually make a difference. It's what the other British Empire medal winners have done.
So we might pick some of these.
You just don't expect someone normal to get invited. I opened up my email box and I really honestly thought it was my friends winding me up.
Never in a million years did I expect an invitation for the coronation.
My parents are unbelievably proud.
And now I've got to get a frock and smarten up.
I've narrowed it down to about 3 dresses. I've booked my spray tan, booked my nails, so yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Congratulations to them all. Well, pupils at a school in central London will have a key role at the King's coronation. In a tradition dating back to Henry VIII, academically gifted young people pass a rigorous test to win a special scholarship. At the coronation, they shout "Vivat" or "Long live." For the first time in history, girls will take part too. They are the King's Scholars.
My name's Era and I'm a King's Scholar at Westminster School.
My name is Ingrid and I'm a King's Scholar at Westminster School.
Hello, my name is Raghav and I'm a King's Scholar here at Westminster School. Being a scholar at Westminster, it's not really too much different in normal day-to-day life and lessons, etc. But when it comes to events in the Abbey, such as the coronation, or every year when we honour Queen Elizabeth I, our foundress, that's when our role really comes into its character, where we have to wear particular clothes, say particular things, and that's when we can really feel the historic connection to our predecessors.
We have an account of the 1685 coronation of James II, and it's the first proper record we have of the scholars playing their role. And then a couple of pages back, we've got this wonderful plan of Westminster Abbey and where everybody is sitting, including up in the gallery are 40 scholars.
Yes. We're not the first girl scholars at Westminster, we are the first to attend a coronation, and I think it's time to show the world that this is a world moving in a direction of equality. Scholars being part of a coronation is a continuation of tradition, and it shows how traditions have to be able to adapt to a modern and changing world.
It's certainly tradition, and has been for centuries, that at the arrival of the monarch, they give the shout of "Vivat." These young people, these boys and girls, are not a choir, so preparation has been fun.
When I was younger, I used to read lots of kind of history, and I was really interested in the monarchy and stuff. And so the idea that I would one day be able to attend the coronation is just mind-boggling.
With that, a check on the weather with Kate Kinsella.
Good afternoon. It's a fine and settled day. We've had some decent spells of albeit hazy sunshine with this thin layer of high cloud. A nagging southeasterly wind. We're still going to have that through the afternoon, but we've still got the sunshine. It's still feeling warm. A bit more cloud edging in from the southwest by the end of the day, bringing with it the chance of a shower, but many places dry. 19 or even 20 Celsius the maximum, so feeling quite warm. Now overnight tonight, some clearer spells, but then the cloud will increase as we head into Friday morning, bringing with it the chance of more showers. It is going to be mild though, the minimum staying in double figures widely, 10 or 11 Celsius. So a grey start to Friday. Further showers becoming quite frequent. Could hear a rumble of thunder in the heavier ones, but gradually as we head towards the evening, they will start to die away. Temperatures tomorrow around 18 Celsius. Now as we head towards the bank holiday coronation weekend, for Saturday it is largely cloudy with some outbreaks of rain through the day. For Sunday it is looking drier. Still there's a chance of 1 or 2 showers, but through the afternoon into the evening more chance of some sunshine, and it should stay dry. Bank holiday Monday, however, some sharp, potentially thundery showers.
Oh dear. All the details of this weekend's celebrations are on our website. Assad will be here with a special programme from Westminster Abbey at 6:30, but for now, from all of us, have a lovely afternoon. Bye-bye.